Hello friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new, you're very welcome. My name is Anita, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell so you always get notified each and every week I upload new tutorials on my channel. And if you're a member, you guys are welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys on how to make a basic body pattern. This tutorial was requested by one of my subscribers, so if you want to know how I do this, keep on watching. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold your drafting paper into two. As you can see, I really went ahead and folded my drafting paper into two, and I also went ahead and put this paper tape so it won't move by the time I'm working on. You'll be needing the ball marker, your paper cutting scissors, and as well your ruler. And of course, you're going to be needing your body measurement. That's your bust measurement, your hip measurement, your around your waist measurement, as well from the shoulder to the nipple point, from the shoulder to the underbust measurement. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to just come here at this top part right here, and we're going to draw a straight line. So I'm going to draw this straight line. This is going to serve as our guideline. After which I've drawn that straight line, the next measurement I'm going to put here is from this line here. I consider it my shoulder line. So I'm going to mark from my shoulder to my nipple point, which is 10" here. From my my shoulder to my underbust, which is 13" here. And now my half length, which is 15½. I'm just going to bring it down to my waist. That's my hip line here as well. You can see I'm going to connect it with a straight line, just like so. Come here, and I'm doing the same thing with the straight line here, with a straight line. Okay, and here as well with a straight line. Let me just put it so you guys will not get confused. This is my bust point line. This is my underbust. And here is the waist, and here is my hip. All right, so you guys will not get confused. All right, so I'm going to come on this line right here. This is my shoulder line, so I'm going to be putting in my shoulder measurement. Mine is 15. If I divide it by 2, it will give me 7½. So I'm just going to come here and mark my 7½ inch here. From this, where we mark our 7½, we're going to go down by 1 inch because our shoulder is not straight. For our neck dip and our neck width, we're going to go by 3 by 3 inch. Remember, this depends on the project you're working on. You can always change. I'm just gonna grab this. It's gonna work for me perfectly. I'm gonna place it like this, like so. I'm gonna bring it like this, like so. Once I'm done doing that, the next thing I need to do is I need to connect this point from here to here. Like so. After which we've done doing this, the next thing we need to do is we need to put in, that's our armhole deep, which mine is, I'm using the same thing from here to here. It's 7 inch, and yours is going to be the same. Or if not, you're going to divide your bust measurement by 6, then you add 1.5. okay, 7 inch. So this is going to be my new chest line, 7½ inch, sorry. So I'm going to connect it with a straight line like this. Okay, and the next thing we need to do is I'm just going to connect it from here to here with a straight line. So I'm going to measure the 7 inch here to make sure it is 7 inch before I go ahead and connect this line. I'm sorry, it's not 7 inch, 7½ inch here. Okay, so I'm going to bring it with a straight line like this, roll it from here to here with a straight line. So now what I'm going to do is simply I'm going to measure whatever I have here and divide it by 2. So mine is 7½, so I'm going to divide it by 2. I will have 3.075. Come here and I just mark it here, 3.075. that's 3/4. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go in by 3/4 inch here, right? After which we've done doing that, the next thing we need to do is we're going to connect it from here with a straight line. You can see from this point here, and here I'm going to put in my bust measurement. Round my bust measurement is 34. 34 divided by 4 will give me 8.5. So I'm just going to mark my 8.5 here. Connect this line, continue connecting it with a straight line like so. Right? So I need to connect this point from here to here. Place it like this. As you can see, take your time. Okay, since we are done doing this, the next thing we need to do is we are going to mark that's the back armhole, because the front is always deeper than the back armhole. So I'm going to come to this midpoint right here. I'm going to connect it like this. So you can see, I place it like this. I'm going to just bring it down straight. You see, the back is deeper than the front is deeper than the back armhole. And now we need to start putting all our measurements. So I'm going to come here and my waist line, I'm going to put in my around my waist measurement. So around my waist is 28 divided by 4 will give me 7. But I need an allowance for this as well. So I'm going to go in with 1 inch of allowance. We didn't add it here, but we're going to do that later on. I'm going to come to my hip line. Round my hip is 36. 36 divided by 4 will give me 9 inch. And I'll be needing 1 inch for allowance. I'm making this pattern by the time I am going to cut it on any fabric. I will need to add any allowance. I know my allowance are already included, right? Come here, I'm just going to add my 1 inch as well here. And here we need to add ½ inch here as well, because we'll be joining it to the fabric. ½ inch here, and here we're going to add ½ inch as well. So simply we're going to connect it from here to here, like so, with the straight line. So you can see, I'm going to bring it right here to this ½ inch. So you can see, right? Okay. So I need to just reconnect this line from here to here. And I'm going to come here, place like this. I'm just going to turn it like so. Mark from here, so you can see. And here, I'm going to bring it like so as well. You just go ahead and draw it with a straight line. Right? So you can see this is what we have right now, alright? So now we need to put our dart. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to come here. This folded, as you can see, is folded. I'm going to measure. That's the bust pan. They call it bust pan. Some people call it nipple to nipple measurement. So mine is 4 inch. That's 8 divided by 2 is 4 inch. I'll come here and do the same thing. Here my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inch. I'll connect this line with a straight line like this. All those dots with a straight line. Like so. So after which we've done marking that's connecting the nipple to nipple dart, we are going to connect it with a straight line. And now the next thing you need to do is you need to come here. That's the hip. As you can see, this is my hip line, alright? So you're going to go up by 2 inch. Here, 2 inch. And you're going to come here. Remember, this is my nipple point line. So I'm going to go down by 1 inch. 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch here. As you can see, 1 inch. Okay? Go down by 1 inch. And here you're going to go up from the hip line. You're going to go up by 2 inch. We're going to come here at this line. We're going to mark 3/4 inch. That's our dart is going to be 3/4 inch. Here, 3/4 inch here, and 3/4 inch here. Okay, after which we've done doing this, the next thing we will need to do is we need to connect this dart like this, like so, and from here we need to bring it like so. like this. So that's it. This is what we have. All right. So the next thing we need to do is we need to create, that's the side dark right here. All right. So we're going to measure whatever we have. That's from the chest line to here. So you can see here like this. Right. So I'm going to measure is 7.5 inch. So I'm going to divide that by 2, which is going to give me 3.075, which is here, which is right here, right? I'm gonna connect that, join it here with the straight line first. So you can see, all right? And the next thing I need to do right now is I need to come here and mark 1/2 inch downward and 1/2 inch upward. Come here at this line that we drew. This is the center line. You're going to go outward by 1 inch here. After which we've done that, we're going to connect this point to where we mark the dark of 1 inch. Like this. And like so. Okay. Now we have the side dark, alright? And the next thing we need to do, since we mark this 1 inch here, let me check this one. If this 1 inch, if this 1/2 inch, yeah. But since we mark this 1 inch here, we need to put this allowance here, because by the time you fold this dark inward, it's going to be, if you don't add this allowance, it's going to be shorter. So I'm just going to replace back the 1 inch that we borrow. We're going to add it here like this, 1 inch here. I'm going to take this, connect it from the 1 inch that we mark here, and we're slightly going to connect this point like so, like this. Look, bring it here. Okay, this is what we have. So here what we're going to do is the 1 inch we borrow from the dark, we're going to add it at the, that's the side seams right here. So we need to replace that 1 inch at the side. I'll simply do that off camera, then I'll show you guys when I'll be cutting off the pattern. You'll surely see it right there. Okay, so just go ahead and replace that 1 inch which you borrow from there, and we're going to mark the waistline, which is here. Going to mark here. This is the chest line, and mark here as well, and mark the hip, which is absolutely there. I'm going to connect this point from here. I'm going to mark this dot, and after which we've done that, first of all, we're going to move this aside. We're going to cut this armhole, remove it out. So now we are left with the front armhole, as you can see. And now we just need to come now and mark all these lines straight, like so. Here and here we got the chest line. This is the chest line. So now we need to remove this part because we don't need it at the back seams. Okay, just gonna cut this up like so. Okay, we don't need that. And now we need to create the dark for the back pattern. We're going to come here, mark the nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inch. 4 inch. Come here, just mark the 4 inch as well. 4 inch. Connect it with a straight line. That's my After that, we're going to come here at this line. We're going to go out by 3/4 inch, remember 3/4 inch, and do the same thing here because that allowance is already increased there. Come here, you're going to go down by just 1/2 inch. Come here, you're going to go up because this is the back pattern. You're going to go up by 2 inch, remember. I'm always thinking. Connect this from here to here like this, like so, like so, like so, and so, and so. So this is all for the basic pattern.